Right. Good good evening and welcome to the Property Hour Show. Live on Star Radio tonight. And to be quite honest, let me say happy New Year to all our viewers and listeners. It's been a good holiday for every one of us. We are back and live, and it's bigger and better than ever before. And tonight, our first show for 2020, it's been good, and I have a very important personality in our midst who is our special guest. We'll be talking about him in a few moments. But hey, I have tonight also my our very own Miss Mrs. Vicky Newton and Kumi, and she's going to be also uh, uh, joining us in a few minutes. And it's been fun. 2019 was a great year. 2018 was good, but 2019 was a better year. But we believe that 2020 is going to be the best year ever because that is what we have, and what we have for you as our listeners and our viewers, it cannot be compared to what is happened in the past. We've got expert experienced professionals that are going to be joining us. So stick and stay with us. It's the Property Hour Show live on Star Radio UK, your best and most authentic and authoritative program, a show on the airwaves that talks about property, in and out of property, or real estate in other cycles. And we make sure that you are educated, you are informed, and in the end you'll be transformed. It's got to do with the mindset. So get ready for 2020. It's fully loaded. We will be talking to developers. We'll be talking to also investors as well, and residents, and also tenants. We'll be talking to government officials, the regulatory bodies, I beg your pardon, and come to talk about almost every single thing that's got to do with property. We'll be talking about that. So get ready for us for 2020, and we will advise and also encourage the parents that you got to get ready in terms of the educational side of things. We have lined up for you coaches that have been in the property business for quite a long time. They know what they're doing, and they will inspire, encourage, and get you up and running in your property business. If you want to invest, if you want to get into the business, there are so many avenues, there are so many areas that you can get into. So whether you got good credit or bad credit, you got money, you got no money, property welcomes everybody. And you can be a lawyer, you can be a care home manager, you can be a nurse, you can be a teacher, you can be any profession. You can also invest, you can get into the business of property or real estate. It's all set for every single person. So tonight is a great night, and I'm so excited to once again say welcome to Mrs. Vicky Newton Kumi, and I believe that it's going to be a brilliant night. And hey, Vicky, where have you been? I can see you. I mean, what should I say? You are shining and glistering.
Shining.
Yes.
Oh,
It and I don't know what you've been doing over the how do you call it, the holiday period. What have you been up to?
holiday period. Because we've been working so hard.
Yeah.
With this program, doing research, getting guests on the show. I took that opportunity to just have a me time, relax. With the family. So it was a very quiet Christmas, but I made sure I give myself a very good rest because we have a lot to do this year.
Is it this year or last year?
We are in 2020.
Oh, we're in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to gather all the strength
Mm-hmm.
for 2020. starts in January. That's this month.
Okay.
So I'm just charged.
You tried that.
I'm charged
Okay.
for what is in store and what we have for viewers and followers.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
That's
They
super.
should watch out. They should watch out.
Okay. So as I said earlier on, we have great experts and talking about CEOs. We're talking about managing directors. We're talking about managers. We're talking about people that have been in the industry for years and years and years. And tonight we are so privileged and we're so excited to have a very important personality that we are hosting, and he is into property refurbishment, and he's going to sort of give us a background of what they do and what property refurbishment is about, all the ins and outs. If there's a leakage, or if there's your taps are not running, whatever it is, I believe they cover that. And tonight we are privileged to have the CEO of a sale group of companies, and the person of Alhaji Sulemana.
Yeah.
Alhaji Sulemana. Alhaji, welcome to the Property Hour show live on Starr Radio.
Thank you very much, Bossman. It's a privilege to be here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be in this hot seat.
Oh, you call it hot seat?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's not hot
Who
seat.
wants to be a millionaire?
Is your seat hot? I'm not too sure.
Well, that's what they call it, the hot seat. Yeah,
Seriously?
You are in the hot seat.
Wow.
Yes. Well, similar to what Vicky said, we are in good spirits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The holidays were all right.
Okay.
So, like we all celebrate it as it comes.
Exactly.
And we just thank the Almighty that we were able to, live well
Mm-hmm.
and see the holidays off, and took the advantage to energize ourselves and minds
Exactly.
to gather momentum for 2020, which we have started.
Super.
Yes.
Super.
I must also say that we really appreciate Mr. Alhaji Sulemana making it possible
To be here.
today. He wasn't feeling too good
Oh no.
when we spoke to him early on today,
Yeah.
and he wasn't too sure how he was going to feel. We thank him so much for overlooking all whatever he was feeling, and made sure he came here, because we had a lot of people who were very keen to listen to what he's got to share with
Yeah.
us regarding refurbishments. It's a very big industry, and if you don't get the right team to help you put your property
In shape.
in shape,
Mm.
you are in big trouble. We've heard of tradesmen doing
The rogue ones,
the
yeah?
rogue ones, yes, putting so many landlords into trouble.
That's very key.
Yeah. So he didn't want to let our viewers down, and we thank him for making sure today was possible.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
Anytime.
Okay. Super. So, Alhaji,
Yes, Bossman.
thank you once again. But let's kick off by saying, the property business in terms of refurbishment or renovation, is this something that is in the family, or is this something that you've always dreamt about? What's your story?
Well, that's a multi-million-dollar question. Well, my father was an industrialist, but not into the building sector.
Okay.
But he was an industrialist, and he was more into manufacturing and stuff. My passion for the, building trade
Yes.
grew when I, emigrated to the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of born with silver spoon in my mouth, but the spoon is missing.
The
Yeah,
spoon
yeah,
is
oh.
missing.
I told you last time the spoon is missing. I can't find it.
Where's this?
I don't know who took it. I'm looking for that spoon desperately. If I get that spoon tomorrow, I won't be here.
You sure?
No. I need that spoon back. Anyway,
Alright.
that's just by the way. So, I started working, in the construction industry from as low as a laborer.
Okay.
In Canary Wharf in 2002. That was many years ago. So, and one thing about me, I'm a very keen person who like, studying things into perspective. So, working in the building industry over there, as the years grew by, my passion kept on, escalating.
Right.
Yeah, I started developing serious interests because naturally I'm a handsome man.
Of course.
Yes, naturally.
Uh-huh.
I sent Vicky a video 2 days ago.
All right.
Ask her. She saw me in overall. Painting. I don't sit in the office. I don't like
the
all those
CEO
offices. Yes. Ask her.
of the group of companies.
Yes.
Painting.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. I don't like all these office. You wear tie and nah.
Instruct people to
No.
do the job.
I believe in, because one thing about builders, if you the boss yourself is active, they have some joy in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it makes them active as well.
Exactly.
When it, for me being on site, music in the background, I make sure everybody is well fed. Despite they're getting paid, I make sure that
That's an incentive.
Yes.
To
So,
boost
well,
their
not everybody
morale.
will do that,
Exactly.
but I make sure that every day people get well fed. If it's bucket of KFC, whatever, I'll make sure the driver goes and get it for everyone. So, Vicky made a comment when she saw the video. She said, what? The CEO himself painted? Yes, I do. Because I know how to do it.
Exactly.
Despite I have a very, good crew, I myself to know how to do it.
No,
So,
it's a sense of motivation.
exactly.
Because
So,
if the saying goes like, if people see you do,
yeah,
what people see sticks for a
exactly.
long time, and they'll follow the leader. So it's a good.
Yeah,
thing.
so when I left the commercial, building industry, like being an employee,
Exactly.
I just said to myself, you know what? I think I can do this.
Right.
So I think somewhere in 2008 or 9, whatever, I started, helping people by, paint their homes, do their flooring. So, and one thing about these jobs, you learn more every day. So the more I was doing it,
Is it like you picked up as a hobby or?
well, hobby, but with a financial backing behind it.
Okay.
Exactly. As a job, or I would say as a job. So I now go in touch with other various people who were even more experienced than me to work with me.
Right.
I wasn't bossy on anyone because they now my main counterpart I'm working with has 32 years experience in the building trade.
Right.
Okay.
That's
Reggie.
very key.
His name is Reggie.
Okay.
He has 32 years. Right? He builds homes from foundation level.
From scratch.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very
So now
interesting.
because of Reggie, right, I got the power to take things to a different level by going into lofts, extensions. Because without Reggie, I didn't have a clue.
Right.
One thing about me, I don't want to be a rogue builder who, because of money, they will say I can do it.
Yeah.
Knowing very well they cannot. No. But lucky for me, with Reggie, who has so much experience, and I'm still learning from him, right? We are being able to do bigger things now. That's how higher we have gone. Yeah, we've gone into extensions, loft conversions. I know extension is loft conversion is a big project. To put a whole flat on the top roof of another building, it's not a joke.
It's not.
Yeah.
and we'll get to the point of talking about compliance and all the stuff. And I mean, giving a background of how you got into it is very key because not many people. You see, people go in for the money. And when you are motivated by money, even though you need the money to as a reward for what you've done, it's very key that if you don't have the drive and the passion, you end up just getting people everything that you think is good, and that's the challenge that we face majority of the time. So if I can go to the point, unless Vicky has got I don't know if you got something to add to what Alhaji is saying, but what I want to put across is that Alhaji, there are so many. I mean, I can on my fingertips I can count about, let's say, about 50 builders who, some of them are independent, but like yourselves, you're a group of companies. So how is the terrain? How's the industry like? Is it before Brexit? I mean, last year was something else in terms of the uncertainties. So now we know where we're going as a country. So is the industry now a more settled industry that you believe that business is coming in? It's good.
Well said, Bossman. Last year, things were relatively quiet,
Right.
because people were very confused
As to where we're going.
as to where we're going. As you know, I spoke to some potential mortgage buyers
Right.
who had what it takes, but they were all holding to themselves because they didn't know what the future entails. So, like you said earlier on, now that everybody knows that definitely we're going up,
Yes.
I don't know if it's a definite. They can still change their mind. So now I can say it's not really settled, but we are hoping for it to settle, so business can get back to what it used to be.
Exactly.
And one thing about there can be over even 100,000 builders, right? But all I always tell people is do a good job, and the good job will sell itself. Right?
Yeah.
Do a good job, and from that good job, you'll be surprised how many jobs will come out of it. Do one bad job, and it to to dent your image.
But that brings me to the point that is there any scenario where you did a bad job before we get to the good?
Well, that's a multi-million-dollar question. Customers are very hard to satisfy.
Okay.
Very hard to satisfy. I won't say a bad job, but there are times that a customer will expect you to use your own imagination to do things. They will turn around to tell you they don't like it that way. Yeah, seriously.
So after you got in, then they've changed their mind, and you have to come back and
Yes.
right. Okay.
There was a lady in Catford. There was a lady in Catford who wanted flooring done for the entire house. She was traveling.
Right.
Yeah, so what we normally do is we give customers the the platform to choose what will make them happy.
Okay.
Listen, I can go to B&Q, Selco's, whatever. There are so many different types of, example, laminate floorings over there.
Yeah.
Some are hardwood engineered, very expensive. Yeah. Some are, proper hardwood engineered flooring, very expensive. Some are local, £10 per pack for those landlords.
Yeah.
All right, we always go with them.
Right.
Yeah, I drive with the customers to B&Q, Selco's. We are registered with all these big warehouses. We are members. They are straight.
Yeah.
I said, okay, have a look. Listen, choose what makes you happy. Then this lady now said, well, she said she believes I have taste. So for the pictures that she's seen about
she believes that you have taste.
yes, projects we've done. So she's going. She gave the money, everything. She wasn't stingy. Well, I now use my. They said beauty lies in the eyes of who?
The beholder.
Exactly.
Hey.
So now I use my own right perception to choose a very nice flooring for her. Very good job done all through the landings, living room, everywhere. Well, I know when she comes, she's gonna jump with joy. And when she go back from her holidays, she phoned me that she's back. I said, okay, I'll come and see you, because there was some balance here and there to be sorted. When I go into the house, the welcome was a bit cold. Straight away I got worried.
Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, in Little China. I got worried. I said, what's this lady playing at? So I said, okay, welcome, madam. I hope you're happy with what you are seeing. She goes, I really didn't like this color
Oh
of
my
flooring.
goodness.
But did she give you a clue as to what she wanted? No.
No. I said, madam, you said I should use, and that particular wood was in vogue. That was
Right.
what we were doing at that time to everybody. Everybody was, happy.
Happy,
So I
excited.
thought she was going to be happy as well. I think it's about grayish color.
Okay.
It's not brown, the traditional brown color.
Yes.
It was grayish. So she said, nah, she didn't like it. I said, well, it's a big job. What do you expect me to do now? Rip off the whole floor? Are you going to buy the wood again? Are you going to pay for the workmanship again? So it became like a kind of a
Tug
tussle.
of war and all.
Tug of war, tug of wars. I said, be fair with us here, because you gave me the platform to, choose whatever I think is nice or in vogue, and this is what was in vogue. Because all these traditional brown ones were everywhere, but this grayish one, had serious, looks. So these are some of the things. I wouldn't say it was a bad job,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
Some of the challenges that.
some of the challenges. That lady wasn't happy. She's not going to recommend as a group. That's up to her. One customer's recommendation is valuable,
Yes.
but it's not the end of the world.
Yes.
So there are some of the challenges we face. So we always give customers the platform to choose whatever will make them happy. When
Yeah.
it comes to tiles in the bathroom, choose your own tiles. We're going to do it for you.
So I mean, I think you said it all, because if I am going to sleep in my bedroom and because I'm in a hurry to go on holidays, I say, you know what, I've seen your work. I'm excited. I know that you give me a good taste.
Yeah.
So I leave and I come back, and that is what you believe. There are some colors I don't like.
Yeah.
So instantly that should have sort of rang a bell that this is going to be anyway. But
So does this mean that if a customer comes to you and says, use your imagination, are you going to?
I'm not gonna
What
repeat
lesson
that.
have you learned from
I'm not
this?
going to repeat that again. There is no imagination
And
anymore.
the other question is, when it comes to these things, when a customer trusts you to use your imagination to do things, is there any paperwork in place where they sign to say, I, Vicky,
so
has
like to
given,
commit
yes,
them to
so that
sign up
if
to
in case there's any change of mind whatsoever, whereby you put your
like a memorandum of an
something like
understanding,
that, so that
MOU.
it's not like I didn't say this, you said this, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have something like that
Yes.
put in place?
Well said, Vicky. At first we didn't, but because of these experiences,
Yes.
now
you've put in place.
If there is a whole big refurb to be done,
Yes.
myself, Reginald, and the customer sit down and list everything that the customer wants to be done.
Right.
Because we had experiences that even jobs that were not mentioned, customers turn around and said
say they
it was
mentioned.
discussed.
Good.
That was why they agreed to this big money. But it wasn't at all. But although it was listed, nothing was signed. So even when the matter goes to court, I have no legs to stand on
Yeah.
because nothing was signed. But nowadays, we list every single
Thing that was discussed.
thing that was
needs to be
discussed.
done.
This meeting was done today.
Oh, you got all your documents. That's
Exactly.
great.
This meeting was done
That's a
today.
serious.
Right?
That's a serious
This meeting
builder.
was held today between myself, Reginald, and this couple.
Yes, Mr.
It's a very
Smith.
big,
Yeah.
very big project. Very.
Oh, you're
Look
this
at that.
this.
Done.
You
Okay.
see,
Yeah.
it's a very big project. Now, you see, we listed it from number 1 all the way to number 10.
10, yeah.
That is what we agreed with them. Tomorrow, I'm meeting them. They have to sign these copies, and I'll give them a copy,
Right.
and I'll keep a copy.
Good.
So, when the job is completed, we're not going to have any repeat of those scenarios again.
So, I mean, typically, I was interacting with a builder,
Yeah.
and I came up with a question as to: do you insure is there any insurance on a guarantee.
Yes,
That's
we
the
do.
right.
Yeah.
Is there a guarantee on the work
We do.
done?
We do.
Do you do that? I mean,
We do.
right.
But standardly,
Mm-hmm.
no builder will give you more than 3 months.
Right.
But if you want it to go further to about a year, you have to pay for it. It's like insurance.
Right.
It's like a premium.
Right.
Basic cover is 3 months
Mm-hmm.
or 6 months tops.
Sure.
Yeah, you go to mechanic, you repair your car, you give you 6 months warranty, you change your engine, they'll give you 6 months warranty in case of anything. So we can give you between 3 to 6 months that in
Okay.
case of, because you know one thing about building work, Bossman,
Mm-hmm.
issues can crop up when the house start getting in use.
Yeah.
But when it's not in use yet, everything is flowing nicely.
Flowing nicely.
The taps are flowing. There was a job we done, I think my plumber mistakenly swapped the hot water and the cold water.
Oh my.
Come on, it's nothing. But they were moaning about it.
Okay.
Come on, it's not rocket science.
Mm.
Oh, I know this is blue, this is red.
Yes.
But at the back of your mind, just always remember that no. She has children in the house. They can accidentally turn on the
the code
blue,
we
thinking
did
it's-
this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
now, but for the plumber to go under the path to swap it again, it's not easy. But these are some of the things, you know. So to make the customer happy and
Yeah.
to make sure the job is done to perfection, I had to get a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
Go and get it, sideboard of the bath off, lie under the bath, swap the 2 taps again.
At your own cost.
So yes, of course, it's my own cost. You have something called snacks,
Snacks.
SNAG,
Okay, snacks.
snacks.
Okay.
As a builder, you always have to make provision for snagging.
Okay.
Snagging is bits and bobs of jobs that, whether you like it or not, you have to go back and go and do it. It's called snacks.
Yeah.
You have to make provision for that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are charging a job, don't say it, but you have to charge for snacks. Because whether you like it or not, you got to go back every few,
Yeah.
sometimes you can go back about 3 times.
Mm.
That doesn't mean the job was not done to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, things will start, cropping up once the property is in use.
Mm-hmm.
Once people start using it, you see that, oh, this needs sorting, this needs sorting, and we always try. We don't run away from customers because it's a very bad thing to do. I know builders. Some of them, once they are done with you, they pack their tools, they are gone.
You not see them
That's
again.
the end of them.
You not hear from them
Yes.
again.
Yes.
That-
Yes.
that-
So we try our best to make sure that we keep you happy.
super.
Okay, Alhaji,
Yeah.
there was this problem that a lot of our own builders were facing.
Yeah.
People who were in your shoes as well.
Yeah.
The influx of Eastern Europeans
Mhm.
into the country, and about 90% of them are builders.
Yeah.
And there was this issue of them doing jobs for half the price. So when a sale group of companies are contacted and are asked to do a certain project,
Yeah.
you compare it to an Eastern European builder, you realize that you are charging about maybe 10 grand. The Eastern European builder will be charging 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. And this led to a lot of people not getting so much job. Did you experience anything like this?
Yes, we did, and it's still ongoing.
But is that
don't
down to
understand
quality
why- yeah.
or I mean, what is it? Is it
What is
because they can? I mean, just like what you're saying, it's not just in the building industry,
Okay.
but
Okay.
It's everywhere.
it's almost everywhere when you go to the farms.
Okay.
I mean, the farms they charge they are paid.
Cleaning.
But it's more in the building sector.
It's more in the building center. So, is it something that is of a border, just like what
You know what?
Vicky is saying?
Let me be very frank here.
Mm.
Those people we're talking about are very hardworking people.
Mm.
I have them a lot. And I don't really know why they are always they are always charging
Below.
below the market value,
Okay.
The going
Right.
rate.
the going rate.
Mm.
All I can say is it's affected us a lot, but we're not gonna give up.
Right.
We're not
What
gonna
is the way forward?
way forward. The only way forward is if all of them can go back, and I know it's not going to happen.
But that will not be a fair. No, for that I don't agree. No.
He's taking his interest.
No.
If it was me, I would have said the same thing.
I will not agree to it seriously, because that means that you want to monopolize the whole industry. No, I don't think. No, it's not acceptable, because for this I'll fight for my brother. I have
disclaimer.
Yes, and I have so many friends, and so many friends and sort of partners in the industry that we work and do stuff together. They are very good, as you mentioned. They're hardworking, and to me, competition is good.
It's good
when it's positive. You know, it stretches.
I have them a lot.
Yeah, it stretches the whole industry for quality to come. I mean, if you're of good quality, there's no way that you be scared of competition. And just that the pricing.
Yeah, the pricing.
So,
and one thing I like about them, most of them are multi-skilled.
Yes.
You can get only one of them.
Yes.
He knows how to plaster fully.
Exactly.
He knows how to plumb. You know, I have a guy called Nick. Nick is an all-rounder that I don't think I can do without Nick. He's a Romanian.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can do without him, because, you know, they are reliable. They are reliable.
Very.
And trust me, people shouldn't think they are cheap like when they came a couple of years ago. They're not more cheap.
Okay.
At first, you can get some of them for £40 a day.
Yeah, but not today.
Now,
no.
Drive to all these
B&Qs
where do you normally stand? Say you want a painter for a day, offer him £100, they'll all walk away from you from the car.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm telling you, Bossman. They'll walk away from you. I needed 2 painters emergency just before Christmas to go and do a job in Raynham. So all my guys were gone for Christmas. So I just said, okay, let me quickly go to Wicks near Barking, because they stand there a lot. A lot of them. I said I want 2 painters for, paint a 3-bedroom house. I offered them £100 a day each. They didn't want to even listen to me.
Whoa.
Seriously? Yes. So when they came earlier, I remember sometimes you could get some for 40 quid.
Yeah.
A day. They can dig a whole trench. And they are like machines. That's why I said I like them. They are very hardworking, comparatively. Yes. All things being equal, they are very, very hardworking people. They are making the market a bit difficult for us, like you said, because
I would say they've made it competitive. It's an open game.
Yes. The only problem about them is, one, they are all individuals standing by the roadside. I haven't really seen a Romanian, group who are proper registered builders that you can hold them accountable in case of anything. You get what I mean? They're not all that.
But some, to be honest, I know you mentioned it, that not all of them.
Yes.
Because
only few are proper registered.
Exactly.
That, they have business accounts.
And is that not so in the building industry? Majority of the people are not regulated.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of compliance, people making sure that they are doing the right thing, building to standard as to what the law says.
The only time you get regulators coming on you is if it involves a lot of structural works. But if it's normal renovation, no compliance officer will come.
But in terms of just
the
like
reason
what you
why
said,
they don't come, for instance, full-blown renovation, right? Why do you need somebody from the compliance center to come? You choose your paint, you choose your choice of bathroom, you choose your kitchen, we get it done for you. What is that to comply?
But in terms of let's say the electricals, which is vital and key. Electricals.
Well, it's up to you, the builder, to use a proper electrician,
a registered, qualified,
electrician,
certified,
see all his
certification and everything.
My electricians are so good, they have their own school.
Okay.
Running. They are Ghanaians.
Good.
Really?
But they are so good, they have their own school in Algate.
Right.
Training people. That's how good they are.
And that
you see, but some people will just go for ask normal questions. Only electrician be then He'll give you the number. He will come and do all your wiring for you. Like this project I show you on video.
Yeah.
They done a complete rewiring.
Okay.
Everything. And it was my guys who done it. Because like I said, they are so good that for them to have certification to train people, it means they know what they are doing. And so compliance wise, especially gas as well. One of the most dangerous aspects of building. Gas.
Gas, yes.
Okay. Bossman.
Yes, sir.
It's up to me, the contractor, to make sure I use a Corgi registered gas safe engineer.
Yes.
Corgi registered.
Right?
Yeah.
If I don't do that and anything blows up or anything,
Yeah.
it's my head.
Exactly.
So compliance engineer or officer will never come there. It's up to you, the builder, to make sure that you use the right treatment to avoid any trouble in future. That's why I said, when it comes to structural works, because it's dangerous that it can collapse on people and whatever, for that, trust me, you have them visiting you almost every now and then. When we are doing loft, we see them always.
That's been on my mind, and I've experienced that a couple of times. Why is it that builders, especially, it happens that a builder is on a project, they will come, and when you call them to come and view another project, they'll go, and now they have a month to complete project A. They are 2 weeks into they are 2 weeks into project A.
For her, not me.
No, they are 2 weeks. They are 2 weeks into project A, and project B comes in. Yeah, project B comes in. They'll go and have a look, possibly after the day's work. They'll go and have a look. Now they will tell you, Mr. B, that okay, we can start next week. Knowing very well that they are on project A, they are not done. And for some strange reason, some of them will go ill or sick for a week. So to start this one, is that what is this something that is normal? What is it?
To go away. I want to keep all of them.
Bossman.
Yes, sir. I know
the way you are emphasizing on it. It means
it's
personal.
personal.
You know what you are talking about.
No, because I work with you guys a lot. So
okay, let me tell you one thing about the self-employed industry.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We work to contacts and phone calls.
Right.
Okay. Typical example. How do you call these people who sew clothes in Ghana?
Designers. They call them
designers. You can go to a tailor. He can be very busy, but he will never turn you away.
Okay.
He will never ever turn you away.
He's busy. Yeah.
He's busy. He has a church group of choir to deliver by Saturday.
Yes.
But he'll never let you go.
Okay.
Okay. The reason is, after that choir's project, he might not get nothing again.
Okay.
Right? I know it's not right, and I don't think any builder will be as honest as I'm saying tonight. It's not right. But when project A is finished, we might fold our arms like this,
fold your arms.
sitting at home waiting for another job. That can take us about a month. And being self-employed, your bills are still running. You got to pay. Your boys, sometimes when things go quiet, you see how my phone is always busy. Boss, anything. I feel bad for them.
Right.
There are sometimes I give my people money even without work, that when we get a project, I will
to keep them up.
I will
to
dog
keep
them.
them
Sometimes I don't even dog them. Because that's to make them happy. I don't even say anything again, because I just want to keep them happy. So if project B comes up in the middle of project A,
yes,
the only problematic side is if project B also wants it urgently, right? Like as a group, we are big enough to accommodate both two jobs. There was sometimes we have 4 jobs running.
Okay.
And all the jobs always have people on them. Although we, the main men, cannot be at all the 4 places at the same time.
You have to be.
But we try to,
supervise
drive around.
Yeah.
I'll go here today. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll go there. Reggie will be there. So we run simultaneous jobs, but we make sure that they are also done to perfection. Listen, me being on site is good, but it doesn't mean that will make the job, you know, accurate. Because the guys know what they are doing. And when I come and I pick on anything that's not right, I'll correct it.
But you see, what the reason why I said this, you see, let me say two things. In the other world, or on the other side, I believe it's down to structure.
Yeah.
As a group of companies, you've got a structure.
Yeah.
So therefore, you, as you mentioned, you have the freedom to be able to go have a look at another job.
Yeah.
Whilst the independent single
One-man
person,
business.
one man, will have to do that sort of maneuvering to be able to sneak and have a look at the other job, start there 1, 2, 3 days, and then come back to the old job. But you see, if it's one way or the other structured, as in booking jobs, because if the person believes in quality and of your work, if it's through referral, because let me give you a scenario that's come to mind. We did a sort of a mortgage for a client, and we were taking on the refurb for the house as well. Now I was away, and my colleague decided to do what? To get some builders to go and have a look. Now they started off. Now in the eyes of the client, we did not know what we were doing, because
Why?
he visited the project, saw what they were doing, because they were doing some digging and it was going to be some extension and other bits, and to them we were like, oh, what are these guys trying to do? Now it was down to explanation as to communicate with the client that this is what we're doing. Now guess what, the next door had another project going on by a different builder.
Okay.
So the client told me that, I mean, this is after a year that I left that old place. So the client told me that they finally decided to do what? To use the guy next door, because because when they went to have a look at the job that they were doing and what our guys were doing, it was like, these guys, yes, you guys don't know what you, yes. So what I'm trying to say is that quality sells itself. You know, premium quality, you can't go wrong. People will always wait for you. If you're of good quality, people will wait. If you tell them and you're honest with them that, you know what, I can do it, but I'm on another job, I'll come and have a look, give you a quote, and then we'll start.
The customer will wait for you.
Yes, I'll be done in 2 weeks. You know, because with building, as you rightly said, anything can happen, anything can go wrong. You know, so that structure has to be in place so that people can, one way or the other, get around it.
Yeah. So you can always have a look at a job, put in a quote, but there's no guarantee you win it.
Exactly.
Right. So don't turn it down. Have a look at it. Give a quote. If the customers are happy with it, like I said, because we have enough team to be running simultaneous jobs.
Yes.
I believe we don't hold on customers. Yeah, we don't put them, you know, on hold for so long. We try our best to get it done and get it done perfectly.
Okay.
And somebody who has just bought a mortgage, they really scratched to manage to, example, get a mortgage. If you tell them they should give you time or they should wait, I don't think they're gonna wait.
No,
because they will tell you that, hey, they have to pay at the end of the month or whatever, unless maybe they have enough.
Especially people that are doing buy to let.
Exactly.
They are going to let
They're
it.
desperate to get somebody in there.
Yes.
So
But
for you to tell them that I can do it for you if you can wait, give me another 2-3 weeks, nah, it's not gonna happen.
But there has to be a way out. You know, it's down to communication, because you know sometimes it's I believe one thing, and it's a key ingredient in sort of the business sector: building a relationship. A relationship can give you more than even advertising.
And you know what I would say to our dear listeners out there is, please, I repeat, please, always deal with a reputable body you can hold to ransom.
Yes.
There's this Ghanaian lady in Myland. She wanted to do her 2-bedroom flat.
Right.
She went to Leighton B&Q, saw these
People, builders
by the
standing
roadside.
by
she
the
gave me
roadside.
trader standing there with
Yeah.
all his dreads.
Mhm.
She approached him. He said, yeah, he's a builder. He can do the job for her. All right. She happily went home with him to have a look at what he's doing. Almost everything. She wants a new kitchen. She wants a new bath, everything. But the money the guy charged her, if she was smart enough,
She would have known
alarm
that.
bells
Yeah.
should
Would have
have rung. She didn't.
But
And-
they don't. Possibly she has no clue. She doesn't
has no
know,
clue.
and that's why
Yes,
this program
she
is
has no
out.
clue.
Is on for to educate.
Yes.
You know, to
And she
inform
gave him
people.
a hefty deposit.
Mm.
Hefty deposit. This guy just done just a bit of the works,
Mhm.
and he now told her that I think it was on the weekend. He said he has some jobs to do in his house, personal place. So he's taking all his tools. Listen carefully. He's taking all his tools, and he'll be back on Monday. That was the end of it. All of them use Leica phones. you can just change the SIM card overnight or in an hour easily. So I think she heard about us on the Hot Digital Radio.
Okay.
We have we've been advertising with them for a couple of years now.
And
So
you're moving it to Starr Radio
Yes,
from tonight.
exactly. So she rang me, and I, took time to visit her. So immediately we started talking. She started crying. I said, chill. What's going on? She said, anytime she remembers what the guy has done to her, she can't stop crying. I said, what has he done? She said, I gave him money, so amount, and he'd only done this living room flooring, and that was the end of the whole story. I said, have you tried calling him? She said she has tried several times. She's intentionally visited Leighton B&Q a couple of times to see if she can see him, but
Where is she going to see him or find him
now she wants us to do the job.
to do the job?
Majority of the money
It's gone.
is gone. And she wants the job. She started crying, begging me. I said, Mama, crying and begging me will not solve it. I feel for you as a mom. You are old enough to be my mom.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to put a smile back on your face. Even if we don't make profit, and the way you are going about, I can turn around and make you happy, I will do it for you. So I now, had to take all my nose, photographs, measurements, going to sit down with my team. We came up with a decent quote for her. I went back to see her again. Well, she appreciated my efforts, but you can see that financially, that guy has
Yes.
killed her,
Drained
her. She can't even afford even half of what I brought up. So I advised her, listen, let's select what is very necessary now.
Yeah.
Leave the bathroom, leave the kitchen. Although they are now super, they are manageable.
Yeah.
Let us finish the laminate, get all the carpet in the bedroom or whatever, finish the laminate and paint the whole flat, and just manage it for now. Then maybe in future, I think she rang me somewhere last week. I think she's been managed. She works very hard. I think so. She managed to, put some money away. She wants to now consider that. So I asked her. I told her that I was very honest with her. I told her that we are very busy at the moment, but I'll come and see her. These are some of the situations. Sometimes you have to be honest with them.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
Apart from us, she doesn't want anybody to do the job.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Now, so we almost about 5 minutes to the top of the hour. No, it's
Already?
And I have
Yes,
lots of
and
questions.
Wow.
And,
we
Wow.
so we almost about, anyway, we can do with another 5, but then let's say 10 minutes to wrap up. But hey, if you're listening to us, watching us live on Facebook, we live also on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and you can download the Star Radio UK app. It's on your the Play Store or Apple Play Store, or if it's Android, you can download the Star Radio UK app, and also listen to us or watch us on www.starradiouk1word.com. So Star Radio UK, starradiouk.com, yes, and on TuneIn Radio as well. Share, spread the news, basically to educate, just like poor old lady that has been sort of defrauded as somebody that is not regulated. You can't find them if you're dealing with people that can be trusted unless they are referred. Please be careful to use registered companies that you can track them, you know, where they are and all the stuff, and it's very key. You get your fingers burnt when you decide by yourself that you want to use somebody just to recommend, unless you know that okay, your friend, your brother, or somebody has used that person. I'm not saying not all of them are the same, don't get me wrong, but the phone lines are open if you want to call and contribute or ask a question or share your story with a builder or a renovation or refurbishment company that you've used, how good they are, the challenges you face, the good news that you have for us. Hey, you're more than welcome to call our studio lines. It's 0208 133 2257 or 0208 133 2258. If you're calling from US of A or Canada, it is 001. That's the country code, and 718-303-2737. And you can send us a text on our WhatsApp platform, that is 075-3966-1744. Or you can send us a message on Facebook, our Facebook page. It's live, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions, and all your contributions will be read out. And there are loads of people that have joined us all over the world that are watching us, and thank you for joining us. We're so happy that you are joining us. This program, the Property Hour Show, is to inform, is to educate, is for you to know the right from the wrong, as in terms of builders, in terms of property investors or developers, or talk about estate agents, talk about every single tradesman in the property industry. It's good to go. So hey, tonight we are having a good time with the CEO of a sale group of companies, no other person than Alhaji Sulemana. Alhaji Sulemana, and it's been good so far. Alhaji, Vicky,
Yes.
were you okay?
I've
You
got
have
about 2 or 3 questions.
2 or 3
Yeah.
questions. Okay,
For him.
Yes.
let's roll.
Okay. The question I wanted to ask was, when it comes to maintaining our properties, what are some, because I've realized that we always wait till the big damage occurs, then we are panicking, we get in touch with you to come and sort it out, which probably results in a hefty bill. Now, can you give us some advice on certain things we have to keep on maintaining, at least like servicing, or probably within a year have somebody like your team to come in and have certain things checked, put in place, so that we wouldn't wait till something happens before we rush coming to you to have it sorted for us? That's my first question. The second question is, what other services do you provide aside refurbishments that will benefit people in the real estate property business?
Yes. All right. I'll answer the second question first.
Okay.
Second one first.
Yes. As a group, the reason why we are, being called a group is we cover 3 different sectors.
3 different sectors.
Yes. If you remember, Vic, last month? Okay. Moving home is not only about buying the property, Bossman.
Okay.
Even moving your family is another hefty task.
It is challenging.
Challenging. Some people get so confused they don't even know where to start from. That's another specialty of ours. We are a proper, well insured logistics relocations company.
Okay.
We got vans to suit everyone's needs, be it a looting van, a transit van, whatever. So, because moving also comes with property business.
Yeah.
Because if you buy a house or you are renting a new home, you got to move. Eventually, you have to be moved by. If you can do it yourself, fair enough. But 99% has to be done by a company.
Yeah.
That's what we do, right? Although nowadays, because we are so much busy on the building sector, the removal aspect is not closed down completely. But you know, we don't put much, emphasis. Although we are still doing it. Yeah, even today we had a very big office move in the city.
Okay.
Yeah, we are still doing it. And even there, you come and see me myself.
In the mix.
In the mix of the guys loading. Listen, I work like a lion, man. Yeah. So.
But as I said, it's a good compliment, but also it's a key motivator to the entire team. To the entire
I remember
team.
there was a job in Canary Wharf. We were moving a very big office. When one of the clients was told by one of my guys that, speak to my boss, speak to my boss. He's European, He said, speak to boss, speak to boss. So the guy came to me. He said, are you the boss of the business or you are the crew head? I said, well, I'm the boss of the business. He said, what? I said, yeah, wow, what's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it if I have to be here to work myself. Because at least I want to get my hands dirty as well. In future, you know that yes, you really built it from scratch. Yeah, so we offer removal services. Right. Fully insured.
Okay.
Fully. Anything goes wrong with any of your items or whatever, our insurance company will take care of it.
But do you remove people as well?
So, all our listeners, anybody, not only about buying home or whatever, if you are moving home, you contact our sales group and we will be happy to help you move from point A to point B.
Exactly.
Professionally.
Exactly.
If you want us to help you with parking, we can supply you with everything.
Okay.
We can help you park everything. Then, the other thing we do as well is cleaning.
Right.
Oh, we are passionate cleaners.
And
even on our building sites, before we go home in the evening, when you come, as the landlord, you might even want to sleep.
Seriously?
Yes. That's why it's a building site. Personally, I'm passionate about cleaning. I suffer from OCD. Doctors,
oh my! I understand now.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't.
Exactly. Doctors have tried everything possible to cure me. It's not working. I'm very passionate.
Vicky, okay.
So we do both post and pre-let full property cleaning.
Okay.
Both standard and deep.
Wow.
We offer standard services. We offer deep services. Deep services, we do the ovens inside the fridges.
Okay.
You do deep cleans and all that stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Super.
Deep. And we do standard. It depends on the customer's budget.
Right.
So, now, cleaning the property, moving the person, and renovating the property all comes under one umbrella.
Yeah.
That's why we are doing all the free.
Exactly.
We are not greedy. We are not greedy.
No, you're not being greedy. You are providing a service that is intertwined.
Yes.
It's linked together. So
imagine you can get one company that will move you.
Yeah.
Clean the property for you to give it back to the estate agents.
Exactly.
Or maybe you buy a new home and the same company is going to do a proper renovation for you. You can't beat that.
Exactly.
You can't beat that.
Super.
This job we're doing in Satin, automatically the customer has told me that we have to help them move. They have to move by next week. And I'm going to provide that services for them as well.
Super. My next move, you move me.
Well,
Exactly.
anytime. Yeah, then her first question quickly
First question,
Yes.
yeah.
is about maintenance.
Okay.
Properties are not like vehicle engines which run a lot,
Mm.
so they need servicing regularly.
Mm.
Well, there are certain things that really need servicing. Even that, it can be annually.
Yeah.
Example, a boiler.
Okay.
Don't wait for your boiler to break down.
Okay.
Once in a year, get us to come and check it, make sure it's all working. Or, because sometimes it might be about to break down, but you wouldn't know, but we will know.
Okay.
Yeah, we will know.
You offer that service as well?
Yeah, we have gas engineers.
Okay.
I'm not a gas engineer,
Right.
right?
But you
I always tell people, listen, what I'm not trained in, I won't say because we do it, I'll come and do it. No. But we have trained and certified engineers
Okay.
who offer that services on behalf of ASIL Group. Exactly. So, maintenance is important, but all I can say is, it depends on the customer's, point of view.
Because I've realized
Mm.
when it's getting to somewhere like Christmas or when it's getting to summertime,
Yeah.
you see a lot of people, new kitchen. To me, you might feel that this kitchen
Kitchen
is
on
okay,
show, isn't it?
but new kitchen, new bathroom, new this. So I keep wondering, is this something that everyone should
Yeah,
try and have
there's
that?
a show they run during Christmas. So
You
So
see,
people do-
Exactly.
people do new kitchens
it's amazing. It
and
makes the place
new
look
bathrooms.
different.
Exactly.
And so what if you can't afford? How can you maintain
Yes.
that kind of? Do you get what I'm
Yes.
saying?
It's true. Especially kitchen cabinets tend to fall off
You see.
along the line. They tend to fall off a lot. Yes, we've been going around repairing, kitchen cabinets a lot. They tend to fall off. So the problem is you cannot service a kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
You can only go and get it sorted if it shows sign of,
Yeah.
Wear and
squeaky,
tear, weak
wear and tear.
yeah.
Then but something like a kitchen cabinet, you can service it. So all I would tell people is once you start seeing evidences of squeaky noises or whatever, get it checked. Maybe some things are getting loose. It might not be any big deal. And I will entreat people to try and have some DIY knowledge as well. It's very important. Not everything you have to call a builder.
Oh.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So what about people who like women? Well, if you are a single man with children,
Oh,
DIY, you have
that
to go and look for your neighbor to come in.
that I think what
It's a
what
big
I've had
problem.
no
You
what
have someone knock on your door, Vicky.
Yes,
you know
but
of anyone who can.
Bossman,
But
a lady called me last week
okay
from the radio
uh-huh
that she's bought a pram. I should come and fix it for her.
Oh no!
If she's listening to me, I'm sorry, I'm giving you up.
I didn't mention her name, so but I can't believe this.
A pram.
So you do prompts as well?
You do prompts
I
as
didn't
well. Installation of prompts.
We have a nursery downstairs, so possibly I can
No.
I can do an advert for you.
I'm just implying that. Please.
Just
There
a
are-
practical example.
There are certain basic
You
things
see,
But
we should try our hands on them.
yes,
Right.
fixing light bulb.
but no.
Try.
I'm lost
We
of
are
words,
trying.
Yes.
I'm just so.
So I asked her, is it from mother care or from where? Sorry.
That's amazing.
You know? So,
That's
honestly, I didn't want to sound rude.
okay.
I nearly asked her, where is the baby's father?
Oh.
Nearly. Because honestly, I was surprised.
I mean, you are right.
Yeah, where is the baby's father?
Yeah.
Can't he fix a pram for the child?
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. He made it, so he should be responsible for it.
A quick one, Mr. Bossman. Mr. Alhaji Sulemana, what are some of the challenges regarding this industry that you are in, from getting a contract and the process of getting everything done and on time? What are some of the challenges you face?
Okay. Getting contracts, like I said, we advertise a lot, but it also depends on customer satisfaction and
Yeah.
recommendations. So we try to do a very, good job so customers can pass our details on. Secondly, people have a lot of issues with money. People want the job done, but they don't have the financial strength.
Is it because you charge too much, or is it?
To be honest with you, we don't break people's neck with charges,
Okay.
but we will never charge you something that cannot get a job done,
Okay.
because to come back on us again.
But
Right.
Mr. Alhaji, does that mean that if someone like me, it's my first time getting a refurbishment company like yourself
Yeah,
to come in and do a refurb job for me,
yeah,
I have no idea what the going rate is.
yeah.
Is it advisable to get 2 or 3 quotes,
Yes,
including
yes,
yourself,
yes, you
so
have
that
to.
you have an idea?
You have
Then
to.
also, what previous jobs have you done? So at least you can see, oh, this work is done beautifully, even though probably your price might be just few,
Just go.
pounds higher, slightly higher than the other quotes that you might receive. But we must also think of quality job done.
Yes.
Guaranteed quality job done. Mr. Bossman, over to you.
No. Alhaji.
I thought you wanted to ask something.
Yeah.
to
No. Do you want me to add, or you?
Yeah,
can-
add some to you.
Oh,
add.
no. I mean, I was going to say that to ask as we wrap up, we've got
Okay,
3 minutes.
okay.
But what is the biggest job that you've taken on? You mentioned that with Reggie on board, you're able to build from scratch. So is it, let's say, you do work with developers to build from scratch, bare land, you build from scratch, let's say
That's our
50
that's
your
our
goal.
ambition.
Okay.
We haven't really got there yet.
Okay.
The biggest projects that we've done are loft conversions and extensions,
Okay.
either side of the house, back of the house,
Okay.
or on top.
And do you do commercial projects, let's say shop fronts and sort of the setup, refurbing the shops
No, we don't
inside?
do shops.
Okay, that's fine.
We are not shop fitters.
Okay,
Yes, sometimes it's good to be honest.
that's key.
We
Very
don't-
very key.
We are not.
Mm.
Please listen us. We are not shop
That
fitters.
that is an honest
Yes,
truth, and
yes.
that is
I
very
won't
very
say
key.
because it's another big money project. I
Yeah.
won't say because there's money involved. Yeah, we can do it. No, we are not shop fitters. We deal solely with properties, right?
Yeah.
And if somebody has a land and wants the house built from scratch, just get us the permit, get us the plan, and leave it to us. We will build the whole 3-4 bedroom for you from ground all the way up, fully roofed and everything.
Okay.
Yes, that's the experience I have in my team at the moment. I didn't
Right.
have that before, but now with Reginald on board, with 32 years of building experience,
Super.
he started building houses from Ghana before he even moved to the UK
Mm.
in 1990. So
He's been in
and that's what
the
he's been
game
doing
for a
since he
long
got to
time.
UK. That's what he's been doing.
Right.
He hasn't been doing nothing, only building work.
Mm.
So his experience is something that I'm really enjoying at the moment. I'm
Right.
capitalizing on it.
Mm.
So that's how far we go.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. And listeners, thank you so much for tonight. It's been a great night. We've had some great fun. The,
Can I
that,
wish somebody a happy birthday?
yeah, but let me wrap up before. Anyway, let me get serious. Yeah. So thank you so much, Alhaji Sulemana, the CEO of a sale group of companies. A refurb company. They are also into cleaning, and if you want to move, whether be it office or residential, you are more than welcome to contact them. And basically, if you are looking to get hold of them and you can't get hold of Alhaji, you can call the Starr Radio UK studios, and we'll be more than happy to direct your call or connect you to Alhaji. And I believe that it's going to be a good experience. And we've known him for some time. They are good, serious professionals that are in the trade to do you good and do a good job for you as well. So also, let me say, come next week, it's a great time that we're going to have in the studio a very young man who is been in the trade for not too long, but he's doing marvelously well. So all the youngsters and our young listeners and older ones, that your dreams, we're still in the new year. It's 2020 January.
Yeah.
You've got to make plans. If you've not, you have the whole of January to make good plans for this year, because don't sit down. Get up, do something. Just get yourself. There's always a way out, because when you sit down, you're sitting on your own development or growth, or or whatever you're planning to achieve. Is ambition without action, or your hope without you taking steps, is just wasting your time and marking time. So this year, make it a point that you are ready to take that steps. And in the property industry is so massive, is so huge. We have a lineup later in the year. We have a roadshow coming to educate and also come into the community, speak to people that are looking to get into the industry, encourage, and also we bring in experts on the show that will motivate, that will if you're ready to be trained, you'll be trained. So there's a whole lot coming, and experiences will be shared as well. And everybody in the industry, every trade, will make sure we'll try our best, and government institutions that are responsible for housing will also be interviewed as well. You know what is happening in the building industry. Everything will be relayed to you. So stick and stay with Star Radio UK, best in entertainment, education, best in music, and also the Property Hour Show is your best and most authoritative source of information when it comes to the property or real estate industry. And sometime in this year, we'll be also diving into Africa real estate. Don't touch the dial. Join us every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with overlap, and it's a good step because it's a fair show of 2020. But hey, come next week, it's gonna be with bouncing bigger and better. Hey Vicky, you wanted to say a big shout out to me?
Yes, a big shout out to you, Mr. Bossman, for holding the fort all this while. We are in 2020 and they are still growing strong, still handsome, good looking, giving us the smile, making us happy. Thank you so much. I'll also give a shout out to Dorilyn. It's her birthday tomorrow. So I'm just taking this opportunity to wish her a very, very happy birthday. She's been a sweetheart of mine. Just wishing her all the best, long life and prosperity. Want to say hi to all those who watched us, commented, and contributed to this program. Without you, there's no us. We appreciate you. We adore you. Thank you so much. Continue to support us.
And thank you once again. And you see, I was gonna get this wrong. And let me say a very big happy birthday to my my boy, my young man coming up, Joe Pierre Bossman. Hey, boy, that's my minister. And happy birthday. It's a belated one, but hey, I hope you had a great time, as we all did. So kudos to you. And before we wrap up, if you're looking to get hold of a sole group of companies, these are the mobile numbers to call. It's 078 3343 0615 or 07943 060283. I go over it again. Is 07943 060283 and 078 3343 0615, and email is info@asale, that's info at Asil Group, one word, info at Asil. Asil is ASIL group.co.uk. So info at asilgroup.co.uk. If you missed all this call out, please do not hesitate to call the Star Radio UK numbers. You can Google us, and you can call us, or is on 0208 133 2257. Thank you. And
come, we are wearing orange. I've been watching you, and I just realized we are wearing the
maybe
same color.
your boss, you see, you give a shout out. Please,
And Mr. Frank Davis, the most important
if
man in
this
this
program
studio.
is not aired next week, you will be in the biggest trouble of your life. I'm telling you. But Alhaji, thank you so much. Do you want to say a shout out?
A shout out, yes, of course. Yeah.
I mean,
to your team,
or anybody you want to say a shout out to.
All right, Bossman, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
I want to say a big thank you to all my team for
Good
all the
job.
hard work they've been putting out there and making customers happy, put smiles on their faces. Keep up the good work.
Super.
And I'll also urge everyone who wants to get onto the property ladder. Well, you can get a rundown house, and we will
You do the job.
turn the house into your dream home for you. If you
Super.
can't afford something flashy, get a rundown house, affordable, and leave it to us, and we turn it around for you.
Custom made.
Custom made.
Hey, super. I'm coming for my custom made. I've got Mr. Frank Davis has given me a land somewhere in Surrey, so
Okay.
basically I
Okay.
might be.
All right, you'll be speaking to us. They'll give you a good discount.
Yeah. That place has even got.
Don't be deceived.
It's even got a golf course on that bungalow. You know?
Wow,
So
amazing.
I saw a pond and I thought it was a swimming pool. Seriously. So good night and God bless. No stress, nothing less. Join us next week, God willing. We'll be live from the studios of Star Radio UK on the Property Hour Show. Thank you. I am KBA Bossman, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a
Take care.
good night, and
Good evening.
have a very good evening.